All right, good Tuesday afternoon. Go ahead and get a better shot there. I hope everyone's having a nice day so far. It's been a comfortable one.
Yeah, and the weekend was nice, and it has been a little bit warm, but
Yeah.
other than that, you couldn't ask for much better as we go into the month of October. though.
Absolutely, yeah. Ending off September on a little bit of a warmer than average note, but we're not dealing with rain or storms, so that's something to be grateful for. Quiet on live IMAX 12, and we're looking at a mix of sun and clouds out there. Definitely warmer than average.
Yes, 88 degrees in the city of Jackson. We still got that nice northeasterly breeze, though, which is cooling us down just a bit. You'll notice more clouds out this afternoon than what we had this morning. We did have mostly clear skies to start, but clouds have been increasing throughout the day, and they're going to continue to increase as we head towards this evening.
Yeah, and I think those clouds could keep us a little bit cooler than yesterday. We warmed up to about 92 in the metro, but whichever way you slice it, it's going to be warm in our southern counties and our northern counties. And notice we're already at 90 in Durant, 89 in Rolling Fork, 88 in Natchez, and 87 in Hazelhurst. But again, the humidity is a bit lower thanks to that northeast wind, and it's going to continue to usher in some drier air. But temperatures should be in the mid 80s this time of the year, and we're definitely going to be above that.
Yep, temperatures in the upper 80s for most. Some will likely make it into the low 90s, though. We're forecasting the city of Jackson to stay right near 89 degrees, 91 for Hattiesburg, 91 in Vicksburg, upper 80s in Natchez. Overall, just remaining above average once again. Expect that to continue through tonight as well. You know, it was really nice, Gracie, whenever we were going into Sunday morning. Temperatures dipped down to 58 degrees, but unfortunately that was short-lived.
Very short-lived, yes. It was a cool start. Hopefully you had a chance to enjoy that, but even tomorrow morning, right around sunrise, is usually when we experience that low temperature. So if you're an early bird, you still may experience some 60s, but I don't know if we'll be tracking those 50s for at least not for the 8-day forecast. Yeah, it's gonna be warm tonight, but again, some positive news is that dew point temperature will be also pretty comfortable. So yes, we will see those dew point temperatures in the 60s today and tomorrow, which isn't bad, but even more pleasant air is headed our way by Thursday and Friday. We're talking about dew points in the 50s, and when that's the case, that's really some more pleasant and comfortable humidity. So yeah, temperatures will be warm, but I expect some comfortable and low dew point temperatures.
Right, you know, that's going to make for some great weather for the State Fair, which starts this Thursday. It's going to be another warm day, but we're not going to have to worry about any rain. Mostly sunny skies, temperatures peaking right in the upper 80s, near 90 degrees once again. So it's going to be a great day for that ice-cold lemonade. You're not going to have to worry about any rain. It's not going to be cold at all. So just enjoy the fair. We do need the rain, and we want some cooler temperatures, but hey, we'll take a dry day at the fair.
Yeah, for the fair, we'll take the dry weather and we'll enjoy it. Austin, you are rather new to Central Mississippi. Have you ever been to the Mississippi State Fair?
I have not.
Okay,
I'm planning on going this year, though.
You gotta go. What's your favorite fair food?
It either has to be the deep fried Oreos or the corn dogs. Anything that's fried, probably won't say no to at the fair.
Okay,
what about you?
Enjoy funnel cakes for me. It's an easy no-brainer. Gotta have it. Also here, you gotta get the biscuits from Kroger.
The biscuits.
Free biscuits with honey on them. Delicious. Take you a trip to the biscuits as well. But anyways, we're going to see nice conditions for the fair for Thursday, but also for the whole opening first weekend. So enjoy it. We'll see low chances of rain all week long and even into your Saturday. Not expecting much of anything. By Sunday, 20%, still not much.
Low chances.
Yeah, very isolated coverage of rainfall. So nothing to rain out any outside plans, but you may get lucky enough in your backyard to catch a little bit of measurable rainfall. Overall, though, we are going to see that drought monitor likely worsen over the next few days, or next few weeks rather. 74% of the state is abnormally dry right now, and 34% of the state under moderate drought. We'll get another update on Thursday, though.
And while we're talking about the rainfall amounts, I mean, we had a dry end to August, a dry start to September. We had that rain last week. It moved through on Wednesday with that front. We picked up about an inch. But other than that, it has been a mostly dry September, and that's why we're going to keep talking about the drought monitor, because it hasn't been a dry year overall.
We're still
surplus. We're still above average for where we should be by this time of year. But the past 2 months have been really dry. So that's allowing for those drought conditions to worsen. And really, we're talking about the rain chances over the next 8 days. They are low, and so that's only going to allow for those drought conditions to worsen.
Yeah, and even past the 8-day forecast, I mean, the Climate Prediction Center really honing in on the fact that October, although it is typically our driest month, statistically speaking, we're looking at even drier conditions than what's normal, what's average for our precipitation trend and our amount that we'll see, mainly back to our west too, in parts of Texas and western Louisiana and Arkansas. But notice we're likely going to see some below average conditions into October. So again, back to the drought, it's going to worsen. So make sure you're watering your grass, your plants, and of course farmers watching out for maybe additional irrigation and stuff like that. And on top of that, with drought conditions comes burn bans, and we do have 2 of them right now. We may have to add some counties to that burn ban list, but if you're in Jefferson Davis County, no open burning until at least mid-October. Now, switching gears.
Yes, so it is. We've had calm weather, but the
Yeah.
Atlantic has really started heating up over the past week. We got Hurricane Umberto. It is now a Category 1 hurricane, substantially weakened. It peaked at a Category 4.
Yes,
A
very,
Category
very
4.
strong, and it was rapid intensification. Pretty like from overnight, it was a Category 1, I think, to, if I'm not mistaken, to Category.
Actually, it may have been for a brief time. It may have got
Cat
up to
five.
it did get up to a Cat 5
It
for
did.
a brief time.
You're right. You're
so
right.
I
Yeah.
forgot about that, but yes.
And the reason we're not super, I guess, really worried about Umberto is because it hasn't really been impacting anyone. Although a very strong and powerful storm, it's been in the open waters of the Atlantic.
Yes. And it's moved just to the west of Bermuda. It's Category 1 now, so it has substantially weakened down from where it was briefly
Right.
that Category 5 hurricane. It's going to continue moving further out towards the north and east, though, so no impacts for the United States. But we do
Yeah.
still have Hurricane Imelda.
We
now.
do have Hurricane Imelda, which developed this morning, and it was tropical storm, but did gain hurricane status. It's a weak Category 1 hurricane, and we were a little concerned with this one of being a bit closer to home, especially for friends along the southeastern coast of the U.S. and parts of Florida and the Carolinas. But the good news is that frontal system, that stationary boundary, is really going to shield most of us from the impacts of Imelda. Of course, some heavy rain still possible, some localized flash flooding for folks along the eastern coast, but overall Imelda is going in the right direction. It's going away from the U.S. Now, for folks in Bermuda, a different story. It's going to see the impacts. Likely the cone currently has it going over the islands of Bermuda as a Category 2 hurricane before it weakens into a tropical storm or tropical remnant low. But overall, we're going to see, again, the worst of it hitting Bermuda,
Right.
but not for the U.S.
No impact, and no impacts for central Mississippi.
No, definitely
And
not.
I know we've been saying that over the past several months. Like, we haven't had any tropical activity in the Gulf, but hurricane season, as a reminder, does run all the way through the end of November. So
Yeah,
we're
so
going to
don't
keep
let your guard
don't
down.
let your guard down. We're going to keep monitoring it just over the next 2 months. I mean, we'll still be watching for the potential for tropical development.
Absolutely. Of course, not as likely into the later season of hurricane season, but still something we're watching. And of course, if anything develops that we need to watch closely for us here at home, we will keep you up to date. But we don't see much of any activity in our 8-day forecast. It's quiet, it's dry. We'll see more of that throughout the work week. Temperatures feeling a little bit warmer than where we should be for the start of October. 90 degrees by tomorrow, upper 80s for Thursday. We will see temperatures slightly dipping down into the mid 80s by Friday and Saturday, and again, the humidity stays comfortable.
So just looking great over the next 8 days, even though we do need the rain. Again, mostly dry conditions and unseasonably warm temperatures.
Yes, absolutely. We hope you have a great rest of your day. Sorry, I just got out of the camera there. Great rest of your day. Meteorologist Ken South will be back tonight, and we'll talk to you again later this week. And just stay cool out there.